Eric Simon. My review of Jackass Forever. That's gonna be so stupid. I apologize in advance. Jackass Forever is the newest movie in the Jackass film series. It's being directed by Jeff Tremaine. He's directed pretty much all the other ones as well. And this is, if you're counting just the straight up Jackass movies, not the Jackass Presents like Bad Grandpa or things like that, I believe this is the 6th movie, if my count is correct. I don't know. And yes, I'm alive to anyone, to all 29 of you subscribers who were, I'm sure, were dying to know if I was still alive. I am, unfortunately. I've been just very busy lately with life things, so sorry, it's been a long time since I uploaded. But that ends today. And by today, I mean the day that you see this, because it's definitely not the day that I'm filming. There's no way I'm going to get this out today. Another disclaimer is that I am actually using a different camera now, so I'm still kind of just adjusting to it. Hopefully you guys can even see me. Hopefully I'm in focus. I think I am. I'm actually able to see myself here. I'm assuming I'm in focus. We'll see how it turns out. Going based off of what I have seen of the Jackass original TV show that was on MTV and the subsequent films that have come from that, I like Jackass quite a bit. I like all the crew. They all seem to be having a very fun time whenever they get together to do one of these films or when they were on the show. And I mean, the stunts that they do, the things they pull off, I think are very commendable. And especially as a man, I mean, I gotta commend like some of these guys for going through all the different hits that they take, specifically in the testicular area. And in this movie, it's more of the same. We get a bunch of those, more of the same old Jackass antics that you come to expect if you are familiar with this franchise, I guess. And in this movie, I think they pull it off to a great extent. I had such a fun time with this movie. I mean, I laughed out loud several times, which I never do. I never laugh out loud when especially if I'm in a theater, in a public space like that. I always sort of keep to myself, maybe chuckle a little bit. But this movie had me laughing out loud at a few different times, as well as cringing and wincing a couple of times, certain moments that were just pretty hard to watch. And this movie does exactly what it needs to do. It doesn't try to have a story or a plot, not like what Action Point tried to do, or even what the Impractical Jokers movie did, which, by the way, I do like that movie, but I definitely think that the whole plot thing with them going to the Paula Abdul concert, that's easily the weakest part of the movie. Like, just show the hidden camera jokes that you do. You know, those are the best parts of it. This movie is nothing but the stunts. We go from one stunt, it fades out, and then fades into the next stunt, and that's the entire movie. They don't really relate to each other or tie in at all, which is exactly what this kind of movie needs to do. It just needs to give us more of what was given in the original show. In addition to that, this movie does also have some pretty new faces in the Jackass crew that I think are welcome additions. We have Jasper Dolphin, Eric Manaka, Rachel Wolfson, a few others as well. There's this one guy, his nickname is Poopies. I don't know why, but that's what it is. And they were very welcome additions. They fit very well with the rest of the crew. Obviously, the returning guys, Aaron, Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville, I mean, you name it, they're all great as always. And it's just impressive that they can still pull off these stunts, considering that a good amount of them are either nearing or over 50 at this point. I mean, you guys all saw it in the trailer, but yeah, Johnny literally gets hit by a bull. And he even said that it caused, I believe he said he got a concussion from it. He broke his ribs, he broke his wrists. It really is a miracle that he's still alive and still walking on this planet, as well as Steve-O and just really all of these guys. I liked how pretty much every person in the crew had their own moment to shine, their own little stunts or parts that they had that made them stand out in the midst of the movie. There are some great guest appearances as well. You know, we saw a couple in the trailer, but there are some that they don't show that are in this movie that were awesome. Especially being a fan of a few of these certain people, I was very happy to see them here. I think where the movie just falls a little bit for me is in its length. It is already a pretty short 96 minutes long. It definitely doesn't feel very long. It does go by fairly quickly, but I do think that they could have cut it down to maybe, honestly, 80 minutes or 85, because there were a few moments, a few stunts that did feel just a little bit stale, not as exciting or as inventive as some of the other bigger ones that really stand out in the movie. When you have a movie that is sort of on repeat with this same structure, like I said, it just goes from one stunt to the next one, to the next one, to the next one until it's over. You know, it can get a little bit stale at a certain moments, and I do just think there are a couple of moments that maybe could have been cut out that just didn't feel really necessary in the movie. All in all, though, I had a great time with Jackass Forever. It's awesome to see these guys still doing what they're doing, and I guess staying alive, because wow, I'm surprised some of them are still breathing air. I'll give Jackass Forever a B+. As always, here's my rating system if anyone is curious. This will probably be a pretty short review. I mean, it's a very simple movie, as it should be, and there isn't much else to say about it other than that it's very funny, very well done. And I think that if you know what you're getting into, and especially if you are familiar with Jackass, with the show, or with some of the movies, then you'll have a great time with this movie. If you have seen this movie, please let me know what you think about it, or if you have a favorite Jackass movie, or if there's an episode of the original show that stands out to you. Thank you all for watching and for not unsubscribing. Peace out.